Boxing Nation, and I'm back at it with another banger video. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe for all the newest boxing news that I'm posting daily. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach. Gervonta Tank Davis weighs in at 133. Lamont Roach weighs in at 135 for this mega fight on Saturday night at the Barclays in New York. Gervonta and Lamont has fought twice in the amateurs already. Both times Gervonta Davis reigned victorious. Lamont Roach, of course, like all other amateurs, believe that they won their fight. He believes that he beat Gervonta Tank Davis the first time that they ever fought, but it was competitive nevertheless. I believe that Gervonta Davis wants to really set the tone for this fight because of the outing that Shakur Stevenson just had against his late replacement. This fight is going to be very, very special. I tell you guys time and time again because these guys have history. Because they have fought before, they know each other in and out. Gervonta knows Lamont and Lamont knows Gervonta. So that can make this very competitive, especially for the first half of the fight. I can see like the first 5 or 6, 7 rounds even being extremely competitive right before Gervonta Tank Davis settles in and starts to download the data, find the knockout punch against Lamont Roach. I believe what I see with Lamont Roach is he leans forward a little bit too often. So he's susceptible to uppercuts or short shots. That can be a game changer in this fight. I just want to touch on a few things. In this weigh-in, Rayo, who will be fighting Gary Antuanne Russell, he said that he stopped Teofimo Lopez in sparring. And I think that's massive. That creates a very big storyline for these two, because if we can see Teofimo versus Rayo, that can be a very, very interesting fight because Rayo is champion now. Rayo has an uphill battle in Gary Antuanne Russell tomorrow night, but I believe if he stays steadfast in the game plan that his team has set for him, he can become victorious. Gary Antuanne Russell is no walk in the park. He's one of the most skilled athletes. Russell brothers are extremely talented. Um, boxing ability, the timing, the speed, the accuracy, punch placement. These guys have the full package. Rayo feels that he can dominate Gary Antuanne Russell, and I believe that like I said, it's an uphill battle, but this is a fight that you don't want to miss if you're a true boxing fan. Another thing I would like to touch on, I seen an interview where Lamont Roach said that he's recently sparred Shakur Stevenson. He alluded to the fact that he thinks that the fight would be harder with Shakur Stevenson than Gervonta Tank Davis. And I think that he says that because he actually fought Gervonta Davis twice in the amateurs, and they went the full. They went the full 3 rounds or whatever it has it in amateurs. But in the pros, it's a completely different story. Lamont Roach did spar Shakur Stevenson, but does that gauge where the fight what could happen in the fight if them two were to strap up together? I believe that Shakur Stevenson is extremely defensive minded, and Lamont Roach is too. That can be an even better fight than Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach because both of those guys are chess match type fighters. I believe that Lamont Roach has a lot of potential in the sport of boxing, but from the sparring, it sounds like Shakur got the better of Lamont Roach. And I believe that, a lot of people don't want to talk about that. But if Shakur did get the better of Lamont Roach, if Gervonta Tank Davis doesn't look good in front of Lamont Roach tomorrow night, that could be a determining factor. A lot of people will probably think that Shakur Stevenson can still reign victorious if Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson does fight. But that's why we have these big fights. Let me know how you guys feel about all of this in the comments below. Lamont Roach weighs in at 135 and Gervonta Tank Davis weighs in at 133 officially. And we have a fight tomorrow night at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Let me know how you guys feel about all of this in the comments below. But until next time, it's Boxing Nation, and I'm signing out.